Hi everyone, welcome back to Top Stories Podcast, the show where we explore the real stories behind famous heartbreaks and how people find healing. I'm Ava. Today marks nearly 1 year since the tragic death of singer Liam Payne, and we're looking at how his girlfriend Kate Cassidy has been coping in this time. What she shared, what's helped her, and how she's moving forward. So a quick recap. On October 16, 2024, Liam Payne died after a fall from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires, Argentina. He was 31. Kate Cassidy, his girlfriend, was with him in Argentina until she left a few days before the accident. She learned of his death almost immediately afterwards through a friend. In the early days after his passing, she described feeling numb, overwhelmed, and unable to accept that he was gone. She'd sometimes refused to believe it was true. The shock was profound. In her first TV interviews and public appearances since, Kate has been very open about how hard it's been. She shared that she still finds it difficult to refer to Liam in the past tense. When she does, it almost stings a little bit more. Some days she struggles to get out of bed. The grief, the memories, the routine she shared with him, all of it makes normal life feel very fragile. She acknowledged better days and harder days. Healing isn't linear. Despite the intense pain, Kate has also shared the steps she's taken, small ones, to begin finding her footing again. Routine and structure. She realized that doing nothing, staying in bed, and dwelling on grief wasn't helping. So about 2 months after Liam's passing, she started making changes. Waking up earlier, setting alarms, making plans to move her day. Physical activity and healthy habits, exercise, walks with their dog Nala, eating cleaner. All of these have become part of her healing process. Mental health awareness. She's joined mental health campaigns, like March for March, and spoken about how mental well-being was something Liam cared about and was open about, so she sees it as part of continuing his legacy. Support system, family and friends have been essential. She's said repeatedly that being surrounded by loved ones, and having people who understand, makes a difference. Public memory and small rituals. Kate has shared memories, revisited places, used social media at times to share sorrow, but also moments of love. For example, on the anniversary, she revisited the place where she first met Liam, and shared emotional reflections. Healing doesn't mean forgetting, and Kate has been candid that she still faces many challenges. She still doesn't fully believe. Sometimes it doesn't feel real even now. She has hard days, where grief feels overwhelming, and routines, no matter how strong, don't always help. People have commented on her social media posts, her ways of mourning, and her public presence. She's had criticism, especially over AI images and tributes. Handling grief while in the public eye adds pressure. What emerges from Kate Cassidy's journey so far is a mix of heartbreak, resilience, and small acts of hope. She often speaks of remembering Liam in the present tense. This suggests some people find solace in keeping their loved ones alive in memory, not just in past. She's found that movement, literally walking, caring for Nala, returning to routines, is healing. Even if small, these acts matter. She's turned grief into advocacy, supporting mental health work, being part of campaigns, hoping that her experience helps others who are hurting. It's been a heartbreaking year for Kate Cassidy, but also one marked by courage. If there's something we can take from her story, you don't have to have everything figured out to move forward. You don't have to be okay all the time. Healing is often about the small steps. Getting out of bed, walking the dog, leaning on people who love you. If you found this episode meaningful, please like, subscribe and hit the bell so we can continue talking about these stories with respect and care. And in the comments share what little practices have helped you through loss. Thank you for listening, Top Stories Podcast. I'm Ava. Till next time, take care of yourself and those you love.